देवता लोग भी नवद्वीप धाम में बिना गुरुमा लता होकर के जन्म लेने की ही प्रार्थना करते हैं। श्री चैतन्य लीला हाय गंभीर सागर मजा रूप सर्प तथाय मकर
We'll be listening about Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya. We'll be listening about Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya, how Brahma himself wants to be born as a herb in Navadvipa-dham. BhaktiVinod Thakur is describing here, oh my brothers, give up this dry logic and only surrender yourself to the feet of Gaura Sundar. That's it. Those who try to deliver this material world but have so much logic and all this knowledge of logic, actually they cannot deliver. That person who verse 40, chapter 2. One who abandons mundane logic and takes shelter of only sadhus and shastras quickly attains the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Following the order of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, the Shruti, Smriti, Tantras, and all other scriptures always praise the majesty of Sri Navadvipa. We've been to Vidyanagar, that place of the house of Advaita Acharya, the birth of Advaita Acharya, Vidyanagar, where all the knowledges is the source of all the knowledges, Vidyanagar. It was the Oxford of Bengal before. Before, in the ancient times, Navadvipa, Vidyanagar specifically, was a place where all the knowledges there used to be studied there. All the Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, all of them manifested from Vidyanagar. Even Valmiki Rishi also, he was sitting there and he did hard austerities. The Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads also, they manifest there directly, and they are discussing there, debating shastra. Navadvipa, all Vedas, Upanishads, Shruti, Smriti and Tantras, and all the shastras always praise the majesty of Sri Nityananda, of Sri Navadvipa, sorry. All the scriptures always praise the majesty of Sri Navadvipa. Verse 42, chapter 2. Study all the scriptures and have faith in the words of the sadhus. Then you will understand the glories of Sri Navadvipa. All sacred places are extremely weak in Kali Yuga. Sri Navadvipa Dham alone is supremely powerful. 43. All these other Tirthas cannot give potency, because everywhere there's the influence of Maya, of Kali, sorry. But Navadvipa is such a place that is already very powerful. All sacred places are extremely weak in Kali Yuga. Sri Navadvipa Dham alone is supremely powerful. by the desire of the Lord, this holy abode and its glories remained unmanifest for an extremely long time. When Gaura appeared, immediately the Navadvipa Dham manifested its Swarup. 45. The most merciful and compassionate Supreme Lord is concerned for the well-being of the jivas. When the influence of Kali Yuga greatly increased and all the holy places consequently lost their power, the Supreme Lord, out of his concern for the well-being of the beings, searched for a remedy to help them. Which way to help them? The Supreme Lord thought, an expert doctor gives medicine to his patient after understanding his patient's suffering. If the patient is very sick, the doctor gives him specially potent medicine. Similarly, in the fearsome Kali Yuga, the people have developed a severe disease that cannot be cured without an extremely potent medicine. According to your kind of disease, you have to take a medicine accordingly. So in the same way, in Kali Yuga, what happened to all the other Tirthas? They lost their potency. They became without any potency. But Navadvipa Dham is very powerful. Oh no. Puedes chequear si está bien eso. How will these living beings attain deliverance if I will not, even now, manifest the name and divine form of my holy abode, which I so far have kept concealed? Bhagavan is asking. In Kali Yuga, all the Tirthas, they lost the potency, the power. So I kept Navadvipa Dham so hiddenly until now. That's why the author is saying the potency of Kali Yuga will start spreading. All living entities are my servants, and I am their master. If I do not liberate them, then who will? Without my mercy, they can never be delivered. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they were thinking about this. How these jivas can be free from Kali. The Supreme Lord always promises that He will liberate all jivas and dispel all of their tribulations. Swayam Bhagavan from Nitya Dham, he brings his eternal associates to this material world. In the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he brings his eternal associates from Navadvipa Dham and appears in Navadvipa Dham.
भगवान की सदैव यह प्रतिज्ञा है कि सभी जीवों का उद्धार करके
Bhagavan always promised that he will liberate all jivas and dispel all of their tribulations.
महाप्रभु ने
So Mahaprabhu told, promised.
कलयुग में जितने जीव हैं
All the jivas of Kali Yuga,
सभी के चैतन्य महाप्रभु
Mahaprabhu will liberate all of them. Deliver.
तो दादा में 6 प्रकार के जीव महाप्रभु के प्रेम धर्म से
But still some jivas they don't want, they're running away from the prema dharma of Mahaprabhu.
गुरुआ प्रकार की
The Logists, the Mayavadis,
पाषंडी
the Pashandis,
ये
atheists,
सब महाप्रभु
Manis, Advaitavadi, they are all being cheated or tricked away from the love of Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu wants to give to mercy even to them.
इसलिए महाप्रभु सन्यास लेकर के सभी के पीछे पीछे दौड़ने लगे
That's why Mahaprabhu took sannyas and he's running behind all of them. Advaita Acharya, he was Advaitavadi Mayavadi.
उसी धाम को छोड़ करके कहाँ चले गए
He left Navadvipa-dhama and he went to Jagannath Puri.
और महाप्रभु
And Mahaprabhu
सन्यास लेकर के
took sannyas in the first place. First thing, Mahaprabhu delivered Sarvabhaum.
लेकर के पहले किसको उद्धार किया
So first Mahaprabhu delivered to whom after sannyas? Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya.
सरभुज
Mahaprabhu showed to him his 6 arms.
कितना दर्शन दिया
How many arms darshan?
देखो
Sarvabhaum.
सरभुज दर्शन हैं आज नाम स्वरूप विष्णु स्वरूप और
Show the form of Vishnu, Rama,
सन्यास स्वरूप
and also the form of Mahaprabhu sannyasi.
राम स्वरूप कृष्ण स्वरूप और
You can see the form of Ram, Krishna, and the sannyas. These 3 forms he showed to him.
ब्रह्मा दुर्लभ धाम जल संसारे पात्र पात्र नामाशिक इस अवतारे इस धन को प्राप्त करना ब्रह्मा के लिए भी दुर्लभ है
Even for Lord Brahma, it's rare to attain this dham.
करूंगा
So
इस अवतार में उस प्रेम धन को
I will bestow upon every person in this material world a treasure that is rare for even Brahma to obtain. In this incarnation, I will not consider who is a fit or unfit recipient of this treasure.
सबको महाप्रभु प्रेम करें।
Mahaprabhu is giving prema to everyone.
इस अवतार में चैतन्य महाप्रभु
In this avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not considering. He is giving prema to whoever he sees.
देखी भक्ति रूपे कोई जीवेरे करे नाश नवद्वीप धाम आमी करीब प्रकाश सही धामे करीर आमी वो विसदान कीर्तन करिया जीवे करीब आत्मसात सेन महाप्रभु करे
Mahaprabhu is saying,
मैं यह भी देखूंगा
I will see how Kali
कली किस प्रकार
destroys the living beings when I manifest my Navadvipa Dham. In that sacred abode, I will break the poisonous teeth of Kali.
कली विषमय दांत को तोड़ूंगा
Performing kirtan,
कीर्तन करके
I will make the living entities my own.
ये तो ना भक्तों के जीवन इतिहास
So we can see it's written in the life history of BhaktiVinod Thakur that Srila BhaktiVinod Thakur, he was the district magistrate. BhaktiVinod Thakur, what did he used to do? During the day he used to go to the office. But during the 4 p.m. he used to sit on a horse and go from village Bhaktivinoda Thakur, going from village to village, then Nama Sankirtan, preaching Shuddha Harikatha. Midnight, 1 a.m. he used to come back. One day, when it was midnight, it was like dense darkness. He was coming from one village to another village, and when he was coming, on the other there was a jungle, like dense jungle. It was new moon night, very dark, midnight. In his biography it's written It was like so dark. He couldn't see anything. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was sitting on the back of his beautiful horse. Only you could hear the gallop sound of the horse. Gap, gap, gap. But from far there was some wild pigs or some animals from the forest, so he was listening also to these animals. Or some insects, making some sound. There's one kind of insect makes some sound. So it was such a dense forest. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur was coming. He couldn't see anything in the dark. Still, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was on the forest, sitting on the back of the horse. After walking some time, he saw one girl crying. He heard her cry. Bhaktivinoda Thakur thought it's midnight, 1 a.m. Who is crying in the middle of this forest? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what did he do? He took his horse to the direction of that sound, of some girl crying. Then he saw there was a woman sitting under a tree. She was very beautiful. She was using beautiful clothes, nice ornaments. But she was crying. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "Who are you? Why are you sitting in this forest crying alone? What happened? Tell me who you are." Then this girl told Bhaktivinoda Thakur, "You're preaching Shuddha Bhakti in this world. Then all the jivas, they'll get away from my grasp because of that. All the jivas, they'll go away from my grasp. Escape from my grasp. Escape from my grasp. So who are you? I'm directly Mayadevi. My duty is to make the jivas against Lord and bring the jivas to the wrong path. This is my duty. But you have been preaching Shuddha Bhakti. So my influence and power is decreasing day by day. You're preaching Bhagavat names, not names of pure holy names of God. So my influence, my power is slowly decreasing. Just like after Purnima, full moon, the moon gradually wanes. Slowly, the moon wanes. Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, lua mingua cada vez mais. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "I don't care about you. I will preach Shuddha Bhakti in this world. I don't care." Then she said, "I'm Mayadevi, what can I do?" Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "You can be Maya, you can be anyone. Go away, get out." Cruel Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he kicked her away, and he came back to his own place. So here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what he's saying, all these Tirthas in Kali Yuga, all the Tirthas, pilgrimage places, they will be contaminated by Kali. And then all the Tirthas slowly, they will become very weak. But see, Navadvipa-dhama is such a dham, such a place where the influence of Kali does not influence there. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, "Hey, my brothers, give up any other kind of desire and just with a one-pointed mind take shelter of Navadvipa Dham continuously." Which no? Okay, 63. desire to attain the cooling shade of Sri Nityananda Prabhu's and Sri Navadvipa's lotus feet. BhaktiVinod is revealing this truth. Desire the feet of Nityananda Prabhu and Mother Janavadevi. Chapter 3. All glories to the holiest of all holy abodes. Shri Navadvipa-dhama, Shri Gaura Chandra descended together with this Dham. Oh devotees, I'll now describe the different places within the 16 koshas of Navadvipa. All of you should listen. Sixteen rivers are situated eternally in the 16 koshas of Shri Navadvipa-dhama. 16 rivers. 6. So Dip means island. So Navadvipa, 9 islands. 4 dvipas or islands exist eternally on Ganga's eastern bank, and on her western bank are 5 islands, so total 9. Saradhuni, Bhagavat Bhagirati Ganga, flows encircling all these islands, thus eternally increasing the splendor of Shri Navadvipa-dhama. The other day I told, when Ganga comes to Navadvipa, Ganga does not want to go any further to anywhere else. So she's always circling and creating these 9 islands. Why? Ganga also knows very quickly Shachandana Gaura Hari will appear in Navadvipa. Especially when Advaita Acharya offered the Tulasi leaf and the water of the Ganges and offered to God. Then Bhagavan could not come. He couldn't not come. Because if somebody offers Tulasi and water of the Ganges to God, Bhagavan says, now I have sold my Atma to this devotee. Because God is Bhakta-vatsalya, affectionate to the devotee. So that day, Advaita Acharya offered the Tulasi leaf and the water of the Ganges and offered to God, Prabhu. Then Bhagavan appeared. So Ganga was thinking, Shachandana Gaura Hari himself will appear in Navadvipa. So Ganga Devi, she didn't want to leave Navadvipa to go anywhere else. So she's just encircling around that area. Verse 8. The original Ganga Devi always flows through the center of Navadvipa Dham, and many other rivers who purify the world flow here and there throughout Shri Navadvipa Dham. So many rivers, like the Panchavani, 5 rivers. Kalindi, Jamuna, Gargara, Alakananda. Kalindi and Jamuna are different, yes. Here is called Jamuna. Kalindi is also there, the river Kalindi, where we go that place. Alakananda. So Alaka, Gargara, Kalindi, all these rivers. When you cross the Ganges, you can go to that other place. There is Kalindi. Because she's daughter of Kalinda Parvat mountain, she's called Kalindi. So the name is there, Kalinda River, Kalindi. So on one side, white Ganga is flowing. Ganges is white water. On the other side, it's Kalindi, very dark water. Until nowadays, you can see this. Tapti, Narmada, all these rivers, these pure rivers, all these rivers, somehow they are also flowing in Navadvipa Dham. Beautiful Sri Jamuna Maharani flows with Bhagavati Bhagirati Ganga next to the western bank. And the presiding goddess of learning, Saraswati, flows within another stream. So Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, all these rivers, they have three currents flowing there, three streams. So the presiding deity of knowledge, Saraswati. Saraswati serves Krishna how? Do you know? Lakshmi Devi serves as a golden line, she stays in the chest of Krishna, God. Seeing this, her sister Saraswati Devi also did hard austerities. In the Bhavishya Purana is written that Saraswati Devi, she performed hard austerities. Then Bhagavan told, ask for benediction. Then Saraswati Devi told, look, Lakshmi Devi always stays in your chest, right? Where would you keep me? Bhagavan told, because you're the goddess of learning, I will make you the form of Vamsi swara, the flute sounds. You will serve me in the form of the sound of the flute. So the sound of the flute, who is it? She, it, he, is directly Saraswati, the presiding deity, som da flauta. Vamsi que sar. So many stories. In the Bhavishya Purana and the Puranas explain this. So Saraswati Devi, she also is in Navadvipa in the form of a river to serve Gaura Sundar. The presiding deity of knowledge, Saraswati. So she's discussing, also debating knowledge in Navadvipa. Without the mercy of Devi Saraswati, you cannot attain the knowledge. Without the mercy of Saraswati Devi, you cannot really get Gyan, knowledge. So in the same way, in the transcendental world, Saraswati Devi, the presiding deity of knowledge, she's also there. And what is she doing? She's directly serving in the form of a river, serving Navadvipa Dham. In Vrindavana, she's serving the form of the sound of the flute. But in Navadvipa, she's serving the form of the Saraswati river. And being the Saraswati, she's also discussing Gyan. Gyan ke charcha. Debating Gyan. Now this current of Saraswati slowly is disappearing. Where? That place we go. Hari Kshetra. The Hari Kshetra. He said some up disappearing. So you see that current, yeah, it dried up. The Panchavan is also there. 5 rivers, and also Saraswati is also there. So 5 rivers, called Panchavani. Slowly that stream is drying up. So there's also another river, Tamra, Brahmaputra. When you go to Assam, there's that river, Brahmaputra. Tamraparni, Kritamala. He is also serving Navadvipa, all these rivers. And this Saraju river, which also flows in Ayodhya, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Gomati, and other holy rivers who purify the world, flow with mighty speed together with Godavari. So when you go to Ajodhya, you have seen the river Gomati. Yes. Shukartali. No? Bhagavata Divesh. Where the Bhagavatam was at Namisharan. In Namisharanya. Have you seen the river Gomati? You should take bath in the river Gomati. Very beautiful and pure place. It's in Namisharanya, where the Bhagavatam was spoken. So Saraju, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Gomati, and other holy rivers who purify this world flow with might and speed together with Godavari. As separate currents, these rivers divide Navadvipa into 9 parts. Just like I told, according to the Lord's desire, these rivers sometimes dry out and then again become filled with water. So by the desire of the Lord, sometimes they dry, sometimes they come back. According to the Lord's desire, a place will sometimes become immersed in the water, and then again the place will give darshan. Although the Dham continuously performs pastimes in this way, it is always manifest for the most fortunate person. Those who are fortunate souls, they can continuously have darshan of Navadvipa Dham. They have darshan of all the sacred rivers. All the sacred rivers, they are serving Navadvipa Dham. And Gaura Sundar. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, the devotee who has a strong desire within the heart to behold these rivers, this devotee will attain darshan of all the islands and all the rivers. When Bhagavan gives darshan? Kab? When you have eagerness. For some days we have been reading Madhura Kadambini. In the Madhura Kadambini it says, when Bhagavan gives darshan to the devotee? When? The devotee becomes eager, like I cannot live without him. Live. Just like a fish. Fish cannot live without water. If you take the fish out of water, the fish will flap until death, because the fish has such a connection with the water. The fish cannot drink water in the same way. Cannot live without water. Cannot love without water. Live. So if the living entity is thinking, I have to seek God in the abode of Lord, then Bhagavan will give the darshan. But the jivas, they don't have this eagerness. The conditioned souls, they don't have this eagerness. Utkanta, why? Lack of sukriti. Lack of sadhu sangha in sukriti. So that's why they don't have eagerness to see Bhagavan. So here is saying, when the jiva has a strong desire within the heart to behold Bhagavan, then God will give darshan. This kind of devotee will sometimes attain, by the help of his devotion, a vision of the Dham in dreams, sometimes in meditation and sometimes even directly with his eyes. So you can have a Bhagavad darshan how? In your dreams, swapnik. God comes in your dreams. Sometimes he comes or not. Sometimes Bhagavan comes or gives you darshan of the Dham in the dream. Sometimes directly somebody can also see. Like Lila of BhaktiVinod Thakur, he directly had darshan. BhaktiVinod Thakur says, chanting holy names, suddenly what he saw? Krishna was with his associates, gopis, on the banks of Jamuna dancing. So he had the darshan, Bhagavan gave darshan to him. To deliver the jivas, sometimes Bhagavan, he gives darshan. And after having the darshan, the devotee feels so much eagerness. Oh, I want to see God again. BhaktiVinod Thakur said in the Kirtan, chanting the name of Govinda. Chanting names like this, sometimes Bhagavan gives darshan to the devotee. But if you see God one time, what happens? You become so eager to see him again. How can I see him again? So the devotee sometimes, in his meditation, in his dream, like when you are chanting the mantra, suppose. Chanting the mantra slowly, God will directly give you darshan in your meditation. Verse 18. All holy scriptures call the island formed at the confluence of the rivers Ganga and Jamuna called Antardvip. Srimad Mahaprabhu took birth in Mayapur Jogapit, in the center of Antardvip. So this is a very beautiful place of pastimes of Lord, birthplace of Gaura.
ये अंतर्जी मंत्र में मायापुर जो भी जहाँ पर चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने जन्म ग्रहण किया,
where Mahaprabhu took birth.
गोलोकेर अंतर्वर्ती सही महावान मायापुर नवद्वीपे जान भक्तगण। गोलोक के अंतर्गत
Gokula Mahavan in Goloka corresponds with Mayapur in Navadvipa-dhama. Shatadvip, Vaikuntha, Golok and Shri Vrindavan are always splendidly situated in Shri Navadvipa-dhama. Why the name Shatadvipa-dhama? Shet means white. White island, Shatadvip. So the Puranas, there's some story saying that once Narada Rishi was playing his Bina, going everywhere, he came to Vrindavan. Then he saw in Vrindavan a beautiful place, divine place. Everything was white over there. Animals, birds, trees, plants, everything was white. Human beings, everybody was white, everything. And everybody actually was fainted. Fainted, everything fainted. Then Navadvipa thought, Narada thought, where did they come to? Which place is this? Suppose in Siberia. If you go even up on Siberia. North Pole. North Pole. In the North Pole, if you go to the North Pole, what? Have you been to North Pole? Everything is white. Animals, everything is white. Everything's full of white ice. Ice. Everything is white. When Narada Rishi went to that place, he saw that everything was white. Animals, everything was white. Birds. And everything was just fainted. All the animals were unconscious. Sorry. Fainted.
They were fainted.
Unconscious, yes. Sorry. So Narada thought, which place is this? Animals, birds, everything is here, but they are like conscious, but they are unconscious. Like they are living beings, but they are fainted. They are alive, but unconscious. Then Narada Rishi sat in meditation thinking, what is this place? Then Bhagavan appeared there. First he gave darshan in the form of Krishna. Then in the form of Gauranga. Bhagavan told, hey Narada, you came to this place. The name of this place is Shatadvip. Shet means white. Shet is like the island of separation. Here, everyone is immersed in separation, unconscious, fainted. Then Narada Rishi told Bhagavan, hey Bhagavan, how can they wake up? How can they revive their consciousness? Then Krishna told, with your Bina, you do some kirtan with your instrument, Bina. Then Narada Rishi, playing his Veena, started doing the kirtan, and by the kirtan, slowly all the jivas, they woke up, they came to, and again the consciousness. So this name was given Shatadvipa. Everything was white, place of separation. So Shatadvipa, Vaikuntha, Goloka and Shri Vrindavan are always splendidly situated in Shri Navadvipa-dhama. According to Srimad Mahaprabhu's arrangement, the 7 holy cities, Ayodhya, Mathura, Maya, Kashi, Haridwar, Kashi Kanchi, Avanti, Ujjain, and Dwarka, are eternally situated in their respective places in Sri Navadvipa-dhama. The city Maya, Haridwar at Ganga is situated in its actual form in Mayapur. The excellence of this place is described repeatedly throughout the scriptures. Avanti means Ujjain, and Dwarka. They are eternally in Navadvipa. One who even once visits Mayapur, the residence of all sacred places, easily crosses the material realm. Oh, sorry, he read before. The city Maya at Gangadhar is situated in its actual form in Mayapur. The excellence of this place is described repeatedly throughout the scriptures. One who even once visits Mayapur, the residence of all sacred places, easily crosses the material realm. If once you go to Mayapur, not more. Who didn't go yet? Who haven't gone to Mayapur yet? Raise your hand. Não foi para Mayapur. All go to Mayapur. Those who haven't gone to Mayapur, let's go. Such a beautiful, divine, transcendental place. At least go. One who wanders throughout Mayapur becomes freed from the control of the illusory energy and from taking birth in this material world again. Those who have gone to Mayapur, after the death, they will not come back to this world. Do you have faith in this or not? You should have faith. If you have faith, then it will happen. Oh, I've been to Mayapur, so I'll not come back to this material world. Srimantadvipa is situated to the north of Sri Mayapur. With regard to the procedure of parikrama of Navadvipa, saints and holy scriptures consistently state, "O learned devotees, please proceed to Sri Srimantadvipa after visiting Antadvipa Mayapur." After visiting Srimantadvipa, take darshan of the island named Godrum, situated south of Mayapur. Then blissfully go to Mayadevi. So here is giving the instruction of which place should you go with. In our parikrama, we are not following the sequence actually. But here BhaktiVinod Thakur is explaining how to walk in Navadvipa, which sequence. Verse 30. These 4 islands, Antradvip, Simantadvip, Godamadvip, and Mayadevi, are situated on the river Janavi's eastern bank. After taking darshan of them, reverentially cross the river, Janavi Ganga, by taking Achaman and bathing in her waters. And then glorify her with the prayer. Only by your mercy is it possible to attain darshan of the Dham. Then take darshan of the other 5 islands, Koladvipa, Rutadvipa, Janadvipa, Madhadvipa, and Madhadvipa.
ऐसे प्रार्थना करो और जानवी यानी गंगा के पार करो हैं देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंभीर त्रिभुवनकारिणी तरुणतरंगी शंकर मोहिनी निवासिनी त्रिमोली भगवती रास्ता गंगा स्तुति है गंगा में जाकर के स्तुति करो.
So go to the Ganges and do the archana of Ganga with incense, flower, incense, worship and offer to Ganga. Every day Mahaprabhu, he was offering incense, ghee wicks to the Ganges. Some sweets, Mahaprabhu, we should offer this to Ganga. Some donation also to Ganges. Paisa? That's why people throw coins in the Ganga. No, we should offer to the Ganga some money. So we should give some donation to Ganga Devi. Then never will be like money. You'll never lack money in your life. So we go to Ganga and give some donation, or some sweet also, and some sweet. Buy some sweet and offer to the Ganges. Understand? Some of these islands nowadays cannot see, covered. And some pass by, but we don't know where coming that area. So, Koladvipa, the place of Koladeva Bhagavan, where he appeared in the form of Varahadev. There was a Brahmana worshipping him, worshipping Varahadev, and Varahadev came to give darshan to this Brahmana Vasudeva in Koladvipa. Varaha gave darshan to him. So that's why in our temple we have the deity of Koladeva, Varahadev Bhagavan. Koladvipa is so glorious, directly Giriraj Govardhan. And there, if you stay in Koladvipa, all your sins are destroyed. In Koladvipa, all your sins. So, Aparada Bhanjan Pitasthal. The name of the place is Aparada Bhanjan Pitasthal. Means all of your offenses. Sorry, if you go there, all your offenses are destroyed. That's a divine transcendental place. O best of scholars, afterwards, Taritu, proceed to the supremely beautiful Janadvipa, and then continue to Modadrum Dvip. So, where we go to the place of Vrindavan Das Thakur in Mamgachi, where we take prasadam. It's such a beautiful place, isn't it? Very beautiful place. Every day they give only khichdi and finish us with that khichdi all the time. This year they changed the prasadam at least. But there was some problem in the distribution of prasadam this year, in Mamagachi, Parikrama. But we feel bliss eating, we like to eat. It was the day of Dwadasi. They gave khichdi in the Dwadasi and Mamagachi, Alain khichdi. I told, for 40 years, only khichdi, you kill me in this way, oh my. Since Devananda Gauriya Mata, in Keshavaji Gauriya Mata also, for 40 years I spending my life, and for 40 years in the breakfast, only khichdi, eating khichdi. This year I told Babaji Maharaj, look, change a little bit, come on. Okay, on the day of Dwadasi, make some rice and some sabji. Makes rice separate. And make some sabji separate. There was some problem in the distribution. There was not so many people distributing. But still, everybody was well fed. And another point. So many villagers also come. They come or not? Yeah, all these villagers, they all come from around the area. And they eat and also, they not only take prasada there, they also fill their buckets there and take to their house. Not their buckets, they take our buckets to their house also with prasada. The villagers. One person I told, this bucket is ours. Ah, no. No, it's my house. No, but I told him, but it's written, in the bucket. How come you're telling? So I caught him. But still he's saying, no, it's my bucket from my house. I'm just taking it to my house. And in one bucket rice, another one dal and sabji was taking to his house. But I caught him like red-handed, you know. No, this is my bucket. How come my bucket? This is written. I said, okay, take, go. Another brahmacharya said, no, Maharaj, he's stealing, take it back. I said, okay, let him go, So he took rice, he took dal, sabji, and also buckets from temple. He took Damvasi. So every year, some buckets disappear also. Especially when they distribute prasada. The villagers, they come and take so many things. I didn't know. Before he was help distributing. So he distributes also a little bit. Help distribute prasada. But then, in the end, he takes his bucket full of food and takes to his house. Like in the beginning, he mixes up and nobody knows that his villager is going to steal the bucket because he's even distributing like this. But then he takes the buckets and... So after saying Navadvipa, verse 34. In Mayapur, respectfully enter Jagannatha Mishra in Mother Shati's temple. Take the ashram of Mahaprabhu. So the ashram of Janudvipa also, of Janu. Verse 32. The Ganges was flowing very strongly, Bhagirati in front of her, and Ganges took all the Achaman cup of Janu Rishi, and Janu Rishi, he, by anger, he drank the Ganges. Bhagirata was trying to lead Ganges and saw, where is Ganges? Then Bhagirati discovered that Janu drank Ganges. Then with austerities, he pleased Janu Rishi. Then Janu Rishi cut his thigh, and the Ganges again started flowing. Then Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya, also that, the birthplace of Vrindavan Thakur. We hear that katha. So many lilas. Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya. Also Ramachandra, Vrindavan Thakur. Ramachandra also did pastimes there. Very beautiful this place. Nearby, the Ganges is so pure flowing near there. Maybe you have not gone there because we always go so quickly, no? But if you go alone, you'll see a little bit further, maybe 15 meters behind from the birthplace of Vrindavan Thakur. It's very close by. There is a beautiful close. The Ganges is flowing so pure. Yeah, Sarangamurari, he was bathing in the Ganga there. So beautiful the water of the Ganges there. If you go, you just want to drink it. People say that for the 12 months, the water of that Ganges there is never dirty or polluted. There's some mercy of God there, really. That water of the Ganges is always pure, immaculate, crystalline, and blue color. So if those who live there in the bank of the Ganges, they say, what can I explain about the water glories of these Ganges? He's saying, but it's the same Ganga of Navadvipa. Guru said, yeah. But that Ganga is something that is always pure and immaculate, crystalline. Something very crystalline. In other places of the Ganges, like sometimes there's some mud mixed, the water becomes a little bit white. But there, people say, even maybe it rains, anything can happen in the climate, but the water is always pure and blue. So beautiful. So pure. The Dham of Mahaprabhu, yeah. Isn't it? In Navadvipa, where Shivaji is also, he also worshipped there. Shiva came in the form of Shankaracharya in Kali Yuga. He wanted to preach Mayavada there. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself appeared to him and told, "Hey Shankar, you are my great devotee. Navadvipa-dhama is a very dear place to me. You can preach Mayavada philosophy in other places, but don't preach Mayavada philosophy in my dear Dham." So Mahaprabhu directly appeared to him in order Shankaracharya. Later Shankaracharya, from that place, he disappeared. Sorry, he came back. Shankaracharya came out of Navadvipa, went away from the place. This is always the procedure for performing the 16 koshas Navadvipa Dham parikrama. This parikrama is the abode for the jivas to attain unlimited happiness. So now we did Navadvipa parikrama.